Hey guys, this is Ambi from underdogchance.com and welcome back to my NHL betting model projections for today, Thursday, 26th October 2023. I will show my calculated winning probabilities and score predictions for today's games. So far 2-2 with small loss. I'm betting with smaller bankroll. My goal is to make 20 units and exit will be minus 30 units. So if I reach 30 units, then I will stop betting on NHL. Okay, so let's go to today's games. The first game, Detroit Red Wings against Winnipeg Jets. I have James Reimer, Connor Hellebuck. Based on my projections, Detroit should score 2.96 goals, Winnipeg Jets 3.32. Not to score, but those are projected numbers. And once we turn these numbers into probabilities, I have Winnipeg at minus 152. Bookmakers have close to even this game, and because of that, Winnipeg is 1 unit qualified bet. Okay, Seattle, Carolina. As you see, my numbers and bookmakers' numbers are basically the same. I have Grubauer and Frederick Anderson. This is one tricky thing with NHL because we never really know who will be in the net. So all those goals are also predictions. Sometimes I will make a mistakes, of course, if I make projections earlier. But if you wait for the latest information, sometimes you will see that goalies will be confirmed. I don't know 1 hour before the game start, and then the bookmakers will move the lines quickly. So if you're not quick, if you cannot catch the lines, this is also not helpful. So what I try to do, I try to use the current lineups, predicted lineups, and predicted goalies, projected goalies from different sites. So I have right now opened in my tab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different websites that provide information about NHL goalies. I simply Googled and I listed all and put it in my bookmarks, and then I try to see which goalie is probable for each game. So this is how I do these projections. If you have better idea, the best idea would be if we can have a call with the coach or manager of the NHL clubs, and they would provide us with current lineups and the current goalies. Then we can make much more precise projections. But even with these predicted goalies, I think it is pretty okay. Ottawa Senators against Islanders. I give Islanders 50.64% of chance to win this game. Uh, uh, and to Ottawa 49.36, very close to my number, so no value. Anaheim Ducks against Boston. Boston is playing at home. I have Gibson against Ulmark. Based on my projections, Boston is 2 unit played. Although we have small odds, betting mall gives them 82.37% of chance to win this game. If you don't want to play such small odds, of course, you can also stay away. In the past, I also had one strategy where I didn't bet below 1.5 or minus 200, right? But even if you play small odds or minus 300 odds, uh, this can also be a value because the value is not playing on underdog or on underdogs or on favorites, but the value is simply the discrepancy between your predicted number and bookmakers numbers, right? So sometimes I hear people, you're that someone is taking a huge juice. So this is completely wrong sentence, right? Nobody's taking big juice, right? You are simply taking the big favorite, but if your predicted probability is higher, then the odds reflect, no matter if it is a big favorite, then it is a value. So this is sports betting basics, right? Columbus Blue Jackets, Montreal Canadiens, Merzlikis against Jake Allen. Based on my projections, no value. I have Montreal at 1.83, bookmakers 1.89, so maybe small value with Montreal Canadiens. But I didn't check. I didn't double check the lineups with projections that are not at least close to zero point 0.5. Okay, so if you have my betting mall, if you are part of the betting masterclass, so we check the lineups because for the lineups we also have different websites that provide predicted or projected lineups, and then Usually I check the lineups quickly and maybe I change the player or two. Uh, but even if I changed player or two, the numbers will not change dramatically. So I was just focusing on the games where initially was the projections were a little bit bigger. So I didn't double check the lineups for from yesterday or for 2 days ago with the games which are not qualified. Okay, Dallas Stars, Toronto Maple Leafs. I think the odds are fair, so no value. Minnesota Wild against Flyers. I have Gustafsson against Carter Hart. Projected total is at 5.87, but I'm not focusing on the totals. Projected probability, I have close to even. Also, bookmakers have close to even. They favor a little bit more Minnesota Wild, but this is still not good enough. San Jose Sharks, Tampa Bay. I have Kahkonen against Johansson. Based on my projections, Tampa Bay will have better chance, but they are maybe a little bit more overrated. So I would stay away from taking Tampa Bay definitely. And San Jose is simply not qualified, so I would stay away too. Okay, and then we have three qualified bets. Qualified bets: Rangers, Oilers. I have Edmonton as a small favorite. Bookmakers have them as a small underdog. Because of that, Edmonton is 1 unit qualified bet. Avalanche, Pittsburgh, the same story. I have Pittsburgh as a small underdog, 2.22. I have projected they should be small favorite, close game, but small favorite at home. Because of that, it is 1 unit qualified bet as well. And St. Louis Blues against Calgary Flames. I have Flames at 70.91% of chance to win this game. So this is my winning probability or the chance of winning this game. And I'm talking about money lines, okay? So overtime included. We can also play puck line plus 1.5. You can also take regulation time. There are different variations. And I also recommend to take safe version with huge underdogs. For example, if I would play, I don't know, San Jose at this is 3.45 or in American odds plus 245, I would definitely consider taking plus 1.5. Okay, so I have Calgary Flames as another value bet. So today, 5 qualified bets: Winnipeg money line, Boston money line at 2 units, Edmonton money line, Pittsburgh money line, and Calgary. Okay. So that's it for me today. If you want to learn how to use spreadsheets, visit underdogchance.com, and whatever you decide to take, I wish you good luck.